Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics. Alright, we have a special episode today. We're going to be going over the 10 comics that I'm the most thankful for this holiday season. And this video is actually a video response to Wahoo Comics, and I'll put the link below. He's got a 500 subscriber giveaway going on, and he's giving away 5 copies of Spider Woman #1. So yeah, guys, definitely go check him out. I'll put the links to the actual video, 500 his 500 subscriber giveaway video, and yeah, it's super cool. So trying to give myself an extra chance. I don't know. As always, that'll lead us right into my giveaway, the 600 subscriber giveaway. When we hit 600 subscribers, we'll be giving this book away. It's a Marvel #1 variant cover that's just super cool. All you have to do is like the video, comment down below, and when we hit 600 subscribers, one of the videos that I promoted the contest will get randomly chosen, and we'll run the YouTube random comment picker on it, and so somebody will win the book. Alright guys, so a couple of giveaways going on. As always, my giveaway, and go check out Wahoo Comics giveaway. Without further ado, let's get dived into the 10 comics that I'm the most thankful for this holiday season, and kind of maybe a little bit of a story as to how I got the books or why they mean a lot to me. Now, first up, without further ado, we have book number 10. And this book right here is Uncanny X-Men number 158. It's in a 9.0. It is the first appearance in title of Rogue, and tied for the first cover appearance of Rogue as well. Tied for second appearance. Just a super cool book. It is one of the older graded X-Men books that I have, and I'm super happy to own this one in a 9.0. Like, that's, with that all black cover on the side there. Just a super cool book. One of my favorites. We've got Wolverine kind of getting punched, and as you can see, it sort of is homaged later with the first appearance of Mr. Sinister. And so some of the books up here on the back display are books that narrowly missed making the list of 10. All right, so that's book number 10. Just one of my favorite books, Uncanny X-Men 158. And so they're gonna probably get a little bit bigger here quick. So book number 9 in my collection that I'm the most thankful for is Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars #8 in a 9.4 white pages. This one is, as many of you guys know, the origin of the alien symbiote that eventually becomes Venom. I'm not only a big Venom fan, but I'm a giant fan of Spider-Man in the black suit. I just think it's such an iconic look, and they were the books that they were the books that I saw on the wall of comic stores as a child that I could never afford, right? So that's why they kind of hold something special to me. All right, now this one is like a dual threat here. So number 8. So book number 8 is Wolverine Limited Series #1 in a 9.0 white pages. It is a newsstand edition as well. One of my all-time favorite characters is Wolverine. So to have his first solo Wolverine comic in a 9.0 in a newsstand copy is super amazing. And then additionally, if you guys have been watching the channel, you know that originally this was graded at an 8.5 the first time I pressed and cleaned it, and then I got better pressing and cleaning over time, and so I actually cracked this, pressed it and cleaned it, and got it back as a 9.0 white pages. So that, I'm very thankful to have been able to bump the grade up into the 9s, and very thankful to own the comic. So that's book number 8, my Wolverine Limited Series #1. Now I actually have three copies of this book now, and this is one of them, but I had to pick one of them, right? And this is the one that means the most to me because I pressed and cleaned this book myself and submitted it and got it back at a 9.4 white pages. And it was not a 9.8 candidate. And so I'm super, super happy to have gotten, you know, a 9.4 white pages on the first appearance at Gambit, pressed and cleaned by myself. It just means a whole heck of a lot to know that you know, I'm the one that got this book into the condition that it's in and submitted it, and hopefully it lasts a good long time in this case and becomes one of those one of those copies of First Appearance of Gambit that gets handed down and treasured, always treasured by somebody, right? Um, so so then book number five. This is book number five. Yep. Uh, no, this is book number six. I apologize. Yeah, this is book number six. Get lost. I get lost in my emotions and stories. All right. So this one's super cool. This is X-Men number 13. It is the second appearance of Juggernaut. It is not a graded copy. Um, I want to say it's maybe like a 2.5 if the cover were to stay attached. If CGC graded it, I'm kind of afraid to have it graded at this point. It was a gift to me by Mark Leneker, and it's one of my most treasured comics. It is the earliest X-Men comic I have by a whole lot. And it's just, you know, you can't beat that classicness. It's almost single digits X-Men. And yeah, definitely the additional part of the fact that it was a gift from Mark Leneker um, means it's always gonna hold a certain spot in my heart. And, and it's such a cool book. So that comes in actually at a pretty strong number six. And then we have number five here. And this is my oldest graded book currently. And it's in a 9.0 white pages. This is number five. So book number five that I'm the most thankful for this holiday season. It's a Iron Man number 25 from 5 of 1970. It's in a 9.0 off white to white pages. Just a super cool 15-cent comic. And once again, one of the reasons that this sort of hits that list, right, is that this is actually a gift from Dan De La Torre. And I just think it's super awesome to have, you know, to get a gift of a book from 1970 that's graded in a 9.0. Just super awesome, super awesome. um and then next up, number four. So the book that number four that I'm the most thankful for this holiday season is X Factor, and you might be like, what? Let me explain. It's X Factor number 24 from Marvel Comics 1 of 1988. It's in a 9.2 white pages. I did press and clean and submit this one myself, and then tried to grade, and it got a 9.0. I tried to crack it and get it higher. It got a 9.2. I guess that's what this one's gonna be. I don't think I'm gonna take it out again. But the reason that this one hits at number four is because the not this particular copy, but this is the first book that I ever remember reading as a child. It's not the book that I would say that spurred on my comic collecting in my youth, but it is the book that made me think comics could be cool. And maybe without this book, I might not have wandered into the comic shop that day and bought the book that's going to be number one on the list. Um, just to maybe kind of tease number one coming up. So this is number four. It's X Factor number 24. Just a super classic story. It is very dark. It's the origin and first appearance of Archangel and the origin of Apocalypse, and just a lot of dark stuff goes down in this book. And that's one of the reasons that it always stuck out in my memory as a child. I read it at, I think in like 89. I would have been 9 years old. So, as you can imagine, kind of a darker story for a 9 year old. Now, number three on the list is going to be my highest graded copy of the first appearance of my favorite character, Miguel O'Hara, the Spider Man of 2099. It's Amazing Spider Man 365. And yeah, there's a first appearance ish. It's kind of the some of the pages from Spider-Man 2099 number one are in the back of this book, but it came out before that book as like a preview in the back. So it is considered his first appearance. So that brings it in at number three. And then so number two on my list of comics that I'm the most thankful for this holiday season is Amazing Spider-Man 252 in a 9.4 white pages. It's the first appearance of the black suit, which later becomes Venom. So yeah, hitting twice on the top 10. We have the origin and also the first appearance of the black suit. So as you can tell, I'm a giant black suit fan. This is another one of those books that I could never afford as a child. Saw it on the wall. Always thought it was super cool, and I'm very happy to own it now. And in a 9.4 white pages. And then the last book on the list that I am the most thankful for this holiday season, you could probably guess it if you guys have been watching the channel for a while. It is my I'm not going by value. I'm going by the comics I'm the most thankful to own, right? And that's, I feel like to me that means more to me sometimes than the value of the book. And so it's my most thankful comic, the comic I'm most thankful to own is my Spider-Man 2099 number one in a 9.8 white pages. The book that got me into this hobby, and here I am 30 years later or so. Yep, I love this book. I can't help it. That's what I have today, guys. These are the top 10 books that I'm the most thankful for this holiday season. Um, yeah, and guys, go check out Wahoo Comics video. Like I said, I'll have that link down below. Like, comment, and subscribe to me. That'll enter you to win the Marvel number one variant that I'm giving away when I hit 600 subscribers. That's what I have today, guys. I hope everybody has a great day. Happy holidays. We'll see you guys tomorrow.